Okay, guys, so this is part two. So I had to make a quick trip to the store and get solder because I couldn't really find my solder. So I got the right solder stuff. So this is the solder I got. Of course, the electrical solder. This is for circuit boards, such as solar lights and other stuff. So I got this. So this is the solder that I needed, and yeah, so we'll use this. So while the solder gun is heating up a little bit, we can get started here. So let's see, let's put that there. So this is the thinner stuff. So this is the stuff that's easier to work with. So now when I solder this, I am going to do a little more better of a solder job. So what you have to do now is I have to solder that one wire right up here, and I have it propped up. So I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm going to try and get a solder bead. Well, we got a solder bead at least. So, let's see. Hopefully that worked. I think that worked. Hopefully. It does seem like it is holding on there. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make sure that the light still works. Hopefully we didn't break the light. Alright, the light still works. Let's see if we... Alright, the light still works. So yes, we fixed it. Now, what I'm also going to do too is I got that yellow wire soldered back. So it should work. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to go back over this and solder it again. So our photo cell is working. So that's nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back over this one last time, do a little bit better of a solder job on this, and then that'll get covered there, or make sure that this has a nice solder job to it, of course, because when I give this back to my neighbor, I want to make sure that it'll work and it won't have any issues. So we're going to do a little bit better of a solder job. Yeah, you can still see it. So I'm going to add a little more solder to this. So let's see. Alright, that should be good. Should be able to drop the bead. Uh, Actually, I don't even know if that's making a connection. I'm gonna have to check that now. Oh, it still works. Alright. Well, after all that, it still works. The black wire is not on there as good, but it is holding now. Alright, let's try that. I really don't want to mess with this as much as I really have to. I think that'll work. That's not really my best connection job either, but you know what? I just want this to work, you know? I want it to work the way it's supposed to, so let's see. Wait, where's the photo cell? Yeah, there it is. Alright, the main thing is the photocell's working. Alright, the main thing is the photocell works. So, that's good. Alright, now the question is, can we button this back up together without having a problem? So this works now. Completely works. And solder job. Here's the solder job. My solder job didn't really turn out the best as I thought it would, but it's at least working, at least. It's at least making connections and it's at least working. I really didn't want to mess around with it too much. Now you're probably thinking, oh, I should probably put the black wire in a little bit further into the solder, but as I said, this was really hard and tricky to do, so as long as I can make it touch a connection and it doesn't fall off within the next few years or so and while it's in service, then it's good. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll stick with that solder job, and that'll be that. So I'm going to make a part 3 on this, so I'm going to go ahead and put this together. I'll go ahead and clean this up. We'll put it back together and give it a test in the lens, and yeah, that'll be it. So anyways, thanks for watching, and have a great day. And stay tuned for part 3 when I get it all put back together.